Good morning, and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings San Francisco. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Thursday, January 1st. Happy New Year. Relax, enjoy yourself, and watch some football. So now you know. And now, it's time for the Surf Report. Thursday at Ocean Beach. This morning it's looking clean with waves around 3 to 4 plus feet. Conditions will shift to choppy by late morning as the wind switches to side shore at 9 miles per hour. Expect the wind to pick up slightly throughout the afternoon, reaching 14 miles per hour by 5 p.m. Best time to ride is at 9 a.m. with a 6-foot outgoing high tide, when the west swell is 3.5 feet at 12 seconds, and the offshore wind is 8 miles per hour. The first high tide on Thursday will be 7 feet at 8:45 a.m., followed by a -1.5 foot low tide just before 4. The nearshore buoy in San Francisco Bar reads 55 degrees for the water temperature. Friday offers clean conditions with waves around 2 to 4 feet in the morning, but choppy conditions develop later as winds pick up. Saturday brings larger, choppy surf peaking at 6 to 9 feet, with strong south winds making it challenging throughout the day. By Sunday, expect similar size with waves ranging from 6 to 9 feet, but conditions remain choppy and windy. This morning, there's rain, and it feels like 55 degrees, with 12 mile per hour wind. The sunset will take place at 5:02, and will rise again tomorrow at 7:25. Looking ahead in the weather. Friday will be rainy with a high near 60 and a south-southeast wind of around 13 to 21 miles per hour, gusting up to 29, and heavy rain with up to 1 inch possible overnight. Saturday and Sunday remain wet with temperatures falling from near 59 Saturday to near 57 Sunday. Then Monday stays rainy with lows dropping to around 49 Monday night. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny Morning sent you. In local news, Peter Thiel is expanding his influence in South Florida as tensions rise over California's proposed billionaire tax. His firm, Thiel Capital, recently opened a new office in Miami's Wynwood neighborhood, which is becoming a hub for startups and investors. This move comes amidst California's ongoing debate about a wealth tax aimed at high net worth residents, which critics argue may drive them to relocate. Thiel, who has deepened his ties to Miami since 2020, exemplifies the trend of tech figures considering exits from California due to this proposed tax. Governor Gavin Newsom has expressed concerns about the competitive implications of such a tax, emphasizing the need for pragmatism. Now on to sports. In Orlando, Florida, Texas coach Steve Sarkisian was uncertain what to expect in the Citrus Bowl without 9 starters due to injury or the transfer portal. However, he was thrilled to see Christian Carter and Calic Lockett make significant contributions in a 41-27 victory over Michigan. Quarterback Arch Manning was pivotal, throwing for 221 yards and rushing for 155 yards, scoring 4 touchdowns total. Manning's explosive 60-yard run clinched the game, leading Texas to a 10-win season. Michigan, meanwhile, faced challenges with a new coach and recent controversies, finishing the season at 9 wins and 4 losses. And today, we have an action-packed slate of games. Starting at 12 Eastern, number 5 Oregon takes on number 4 Texas Tech in the Orange Bowl on ESPN. Next at 4 Eastern, number 9 Alabama takes on number 1 Indiana in the Rose Bowl on ESPN. And at 5 Eastern, number 6 Ole Miss takes on number 5 Georgia in the Sugar Bowl on ESPN. In local sports, Steph Curry scored 26 points in his annual homecoming game in Charlotte, and the Warriors defeated the Hornets 132-125 on Wednesday in front of 19,685, the largest crowd ever at the Spectrum Center. Brandon Podzinski and Jimmy Butler each had 19 points for the Warriors, who have won 5 of 6 games. Luis Santos added 13 points off the bench, hitting 3 three-point shots for Golden State, which went 24 of 49 from beyond the arc. Rookie Con Newble added 20 points in his return from a one-game absence because of a sprained ankle. The Warriors led 69-64 at halftime behind 4 three-point shots and 15 points from Curry, who grew up in Charlotte and played college basketball at nearby Davidson, and appeared on the verge of blowing out the Hornets after starting the third quarter on a 10-0 run. The momentum swung back to the Warriors after Podzinski knocked down 2 three-point shots to open the fourth. Butler hit 2 free throws with 17 seconds left to seal the win. The Hornets lost despite outscoring the Warriors 56-32 in the paint. Up next, the Warriors host the Thunder on Friday night. In top news, Miami stunned Ohio State in the Cotton Bowl, reaching the college football playoff semifinals. Keontae Scott returned an interception 72 yards for a touchdown, while Carson Beck threw a scoring pass, leading number 10 Miami to a 24-14 victory. The Hurricanes, with a record of 12-2, have now won 2 playoff games to secure a spot in football's Final Four. Coach Mario Cristobal's team will face either number 3 seed Georgia or 6 seed Ole Miss in the semifinals on January 8th. This victory marks a significant moment for Miami as they seek their first national title since 2001. In business news, the tiny Himalayan kingdom of Bhutan has made a remarkable shift towards cryptocurrency, transforming its economy and reducing poverty rates. Since diversifying into Bitcoin, the percentage of people living in poverty has decreased from 28% in 2017 to 11.6% in 2022. Bhutan now holds a stash of cryptocurrency worth $1.3 billion, which is around 40% of its gross domestic product. The government has launched a national digital identity system using blockchain technology and a nationwide cryptocurrency payment system for tourists. Bhutan is positioning itself as a hub for innovation, aiming to attract the world's best minds. In crypto movement, Bitcoin is down 1% to about $88,000. Ethereum is unchanged at $3,000. And XRP is down 2% to $1.83. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates, with several locations in the San Diego area. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class, with locations in Encinitas, Solana Beach, Oceanside, La Jolla, and more. Just be sure to tell them Sunny Morning sent you by. And now, back to the show. Let's talk science. For the first time ever, the colossal squid might have shown its secret face. did cameras finally spot the ocean's most elusive monster. Although it is the largest invertebrate species in the world, scientists have never glimpsed the colossal squid, Mesonichotuthis hamiltoni, in its natural habitat. A nonprofit ocean research team named Colossal may have finally spotted a juvenile colossal squid as it traversed the waters around Antarctica. If true, this would be the first video of its kind. The team captured this footage by rigging a deep-sea camera to a polar tourism vessel. Finding verified footage of a colossal squid remains extremely challenging. And in entertainment news, in the Peacock thriller, The Copenhagen Test, Simu Liu portrays Alexander Hale, an intelligence analyst whose brain has been hacked. The series follows Hale, who works for an organization called The Orphanage, dedicated to overseeing United States intelligence. Although the series explores interesting themes, such as loyalty and integrity, its complicated plot becomes overwhelming. The character struggles with health issues while competing for a promotion, leading to a convoluted narrative. Despite its potential, The Copenhagen Test fails to deliver a gripping experience, ultimately losing momentum and interest among viewers. Well, alrighty folks, it's time for the quote of the day. And today, our quote comes from the American author and motivational speaker, Zig Ziglar. And he said, "You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great." And that's a wrap for this morning. You can check out our Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for some captivating aerial videos with local news and the surf reports. Have an amazing day, my good friends. We'll see you tomorrow with another episode of Sunny Morning San Francisco.